The rain hammered softly against the windows as I drove home through South London earlier than expected. My business trip to Birmingham had been cancelled, and for the first time in months, I was excited to surprise my wife. I even stopped at a bakery near Clapham to buy her favourite cinnamon rolls. 20 years of marriage, and I still did little things like that for her. When I reached our street, I noticed a delivery scooter parked outside my house. The engine was still running. I didn't think much of it at first. Probably a food delivery. But as I unlocked the front door, I heard laughter coming from the kitchen. Soft laughter, intimate laughter, the kind you instantly recognize when something feels wrong. I stepped inside quietly, and then I saw them. A young delivery driver in a black courier jacket was kissing my wife beside the kitchen counter. Her arms were wrapped around his neck like she'd done it 100 times before. The bag of pastries slipped from my hands and hit the floor. Both of them froze. My wife turned pale immediately. "Daniel," she whispered. The boy stepped back nervously. "Mate, I swear." "How long?" I asked quietly. My wife started crying instantly. "Please, let me explain." "How long?" The silence told me everything. Not one mistake. Not one moment. An affair. The delivery boy grabbed his helmet and rushed out the door without another word, leaving me standing there with my entire marriage collapsing around me. I looked at my wife, the woman I had loved for 2 decades, the woman who held my hand when my father died, the woman I worked overtime for, sacrificed for, built a life for, and suddenly she felt like a stranger. "You could have talked to me," I said, my voice shaking. Tears streamed down her face. "You were never home anymore." That sentence hurt more than the cheating itself. I worked 60-hour weeks to provide for us. The house, the holidays, the comfortable life. I thought I was sacrificing for my family. But while I was exhausting myself trying to build our future, she was giving her heart to someone else. That night, I slept alone in the guest room. I could hear her crying through the wall, but for the first time in 20 years, I didn't go comfort her, because the person who broke me was her. A few weeks later, the truth finally came out. The affair had lasted 7 months. 7 months of lies. 7 months of kisses goodbye before work while secretly meeting another man behind my back. When our daughter Lily came home from university and found out, she hugged me tightly and asked, "Dad, are you okay?" And honestly, I wasn't. Not because I lost my wife, but because I lost the version of my life I thought was real. The divorce started soon after. I moved into a small flat outside Richmond. Smaller rooms, smaller life, but quieter, peaceful. One rainy evening, months later, I sat alone on my balcony staring at the London skyline when my phone buzzed. A message from my ex-wife. "I'll regret hurting you for the rest of my life." I read it once, then locked my phone. Because sometimes the deepest pain in life comes from realizing the person you trusted most was capable of destroying you without thinking twice. But sometimes healing begins the moment you finally walk away. For more real life stories, subscribe my channel and stay tuned.